well, that's actually two pieces of advice. It is to experience different things, and whilst you are experiencing them, so whilst you are exposing yourself to challenge, to new conversations, new opinions, which could give you challenge because something could trigger you, for example. If you expose yourself to these impressions, you will feel what is right and what is wrong for you. But you just have to train yourself to feel these things. And if you feel these, then you will be able to define your values, no doubt.
That's powerful. It is never like a clear line in the sand of what
No.
is the difference between our gut and our ego, but it's kind of a intuition that is carved out with personal experience and over time. I love the saying nothing great happens overnight. It's this continuous venture of getting in tune with our inner self, because it's evident that each human, we do have the ego, but then we have the deeper sense of ourself. And the autopilot is almost like we're living in a state of just 100% ego. And it's not really easy to differentiate between the two. It really takes time and silence, whether you're going to journal, meditate, go for a walk in nature, or read any of these activities, or like right now, having a conversation where I'm truly just in a flow state. I'm not thinking of anything but the conversation. And that allows me to get more in tune with myself rather than the ego, which wants girls and cars and all the things that have been imprinted into our vision of success or what the average human is supposed to do in their life.
Yeah, so I, I think you said that perfectly, because, like, for me, wh- the the way for me to really rediscover my gut feeling was, like you said, having conversations, and having conversations with people that were like-minded, but also conversations with people, um, who didn't think like I did, and those gave me certain internal challenges, and those triggered a feeling inside of me, and I just learned how to feel. Actually, that's really it, actually. And it may sound, and it did to me at first as well, a bit, um, yeah, a bit magical in a sense. But
Wishy-washy.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Wishy-washy. I think that's I think that's an excellent term for it. But I think it really is not, because it's feeling like through your gut what you think of something. Um, it's just how we are ancestrally wired. It's not wishy-washy. It's just science in a sense. So, um, I think, like, I don't have the scientific sources to back that up right now, but the gut is connected to the brain. So if you don't take care of your gut, you will indirectly don't take care of you will indirectly not take care of your brain as well. So I think that's something people often forget. If you, um, let's say, drink a lot, or if you eat a lot of McDonald's, for example,
Oh,
this will
perfect. Perfect
this this
example.
this will ruin your gut, but this will ultimately also ruin your your connections to your brain. So you won't be able to feel as well, um, yeah, how you think about situations. And like I said, you will feel how you think, and that's I think that's um, I think it's the same with like smell and taste. They are connected as well, and I think that's the same with feeling and thinking. You will you will get a your body will respond to a situation, to a conversation, or a physical challenge with stress, for example. Because when I was having conversations with people who didn't think like I did, I would tense up. I would my breath um, um, would stop.
I,
I would stop. I was literally stop breathing for a few seconds, and then I would like think to myself like, "Oh damn, I stopped breathing, so I need to breathe." And then I would let go, and it would just happen over and over again until I realized what was happening, and it was just my body tensing up every time. And it well, in my experience, that is through your gut feeling, because I just felt some sort of danger in a sense, and it wasn't real danger, but it was a threat to um, my opinion, and that would make me tense up. So I think that's something to keep in mind, that your gut feeling is really connected to your brain, and to take care of your brain, you should take care of your gut.
I really liked a lot of what you said there. The point about when you were speaking to someone who, whether their opinions don't go with yours, there's a fine line for me where if I'm speaking with someone who disagrees with me, but we can have a respectful, kind conversation, I could stay in a flow state. But if I'm in a conversation with someone who is more of battling with me and being rude and inconsiderate and truly close-minded, it's hard for me to stay in that environment. I almost really want to get out of there as soon as possible, because the energy that they're putting out is, it's like indirectly attacking how I feel, and it puts me in not a good mood. But I wanted to speak on what we eat and how that affects our brain. When someone, for example, goes to Wendy's, it's not only that you're destroying your gut, but you're attacking your ability to think and process at your maximum capacity. When you eat that food, it is compared to a foggy brain. Your level of thinking is just greatly diminished, and that's something that I don't think people understand. And ever since I've been on this journey of self-inquiry and trying just self-education in general, I've noticed not only do I feel better, but my brain is working in such a way that it's like I upgraded my brain. And it's completely, it's surprising. I didn't foresee this occurring, but oh man, am I enjoying it.